here with Evan Faunce from Warren Central. Evan, talk a little bit about your recruiting situation. I know you had recruited to Western Michigan, and then they had a coaching change there. What transpired for you?
Well, basically what happened was late last June I got my first D1 offer to go to Western Michigan as a tight end, and everything seemed great. Everything throughout the season, I had a great senior season, and after their last home game, the entire coaching staff got fired, and basically what happened was after that it was more of a process. When the new coach comes in, they're going to evaluate all the recruits or all the commits, and then make a decision if they want to keep them. And unfortunately, they almost, except for one or two, I think, they let all of them go. So now was, I believe, late December when I got the confirmation that I was not going to be a Mustang that next year. So after that, I just started looking around for other schools. I started primarily looking at MAC schools. Miami of Ohio started talking to me, Ball State, and Eastern Michigan. So mainly a lot of MAC schools started talking to me, and started taking more interest. But unfortunately, it was so much later in the recruiting process. A lot of them already had, their tight ends for the next year. So it was kind of an unfortunate situation for me. But things, I think, in the end worked out for the best. So what happened after that was Georgia State out of nowhere just was really, really interested in me. I went down for my first official visit there, and fell in love with it. The only thing that was unfortunate for that was they wanted me as a tight end, and unfortunately I didn't have any film at me as a tight end for my senior season because my team, Warren Central, needed a right offensive tackle instead of a tight end because we didn't run any tight end sets. So they really needed an offensive tackle, so I sacrificed playing my favorite and primary position to help out the team. So unfortunately that did not land me a scholarship with Georgia State because, like I said, they needed film on me, and that's something that I just couldn't give them. After that, I started looking to schools, a little, not necessarily D1, but like University of Indianapolis, start D2, D1 AA, Indiana State, start talking to them, and it was kind of a timing thing. I couldn't really undo, I couldn't tell them, pick me, because all these schools were really interested in me before I committed, and now they've all kind of moved on. So it's kind of an unfortunate situation. I really had to start talking to schools and possibly walk on, and that's what I ended up doing, was becoming a walk-on.